Now from the riverfront of the Ohio, sellout crowd has arrived at Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Chicago Bears and the Cincinnati Bengals. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, and that's Cairo Santos to get us started. And this is going to end up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball up to the 40-yard line.
On one, ready?
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Here we go. Stop.
A carry here for Brown. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
At the 40-yard line.
Stop. 180. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. And this will be incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds. Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and they have to regroup.
That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the linebackers, Tremaine Edmonds.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
They're going to run. It's the man from Rutgers, Kyle Monunga. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. That's a short one caught by Loveland. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. From the shotgun, it's Williams. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
He's got his tight end. It's Loveland. And he will have that 1st down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down.
Love the idea of going for it on 4th down. Anytime you're on your opponent's side of the field, Mike, you have to take advantage of that field position. You're too long for a field goal, but you're too close to the end zone to punt it. So going for it on 4th down is definitely the right move. Now you've got to take advantage of it and don't let it go to waste. Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
throwing on second down. Williams. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
I'm an aggressive guy by nature, Mike, so whenever I get fourth and short in plus territory, I want to go for it. You're not going to win many games in this league settling for field goals. You have to capitalize when you find yourself in a position to score.
He will have the conversion and more. And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the first quarter. So some early intrigue as we have reached the end of the first quarter. 0-0 is the score. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. Ball sitting at the 7. First and goal. They'll run with Swift. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
We'll try to set up the screen here to Swift. And he'll take this one in. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Chicago. Now Cairo Santos to add the point after. It's up and through. And the Bears will take a 7-0 lead. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This one taken at the 7. Whoa. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. They go play action for Burrow. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. It's second down.
On one, ready? Gun. Stop. 180. Stop.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He'll air one out for Higgins. That is caught. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 74 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
On the give, it is Monunga. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 9.
What is up?
To throw is Williams. That's caught left side by Odunze. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
A gain of 11 on the play.
What is up?
First down, Chicago.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He's trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not, and be taken down there.
It's so easy to underestimate the speed of this quarterback until you get on the field. They break down your pursuit angles so quickly because of that speed, so give credit to the defense. They understand it's a collective effort to contain this guy, and this time, defense wins and brings him down for a sack.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 13 yards on that pass play. Good for a Bears first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
What is up?
Throwing is Williams. That's complete to Moore on the right side. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
What is up?
Here's Williams. He's got Loveland free left side. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game, and they're knocking on the door here, first and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points.
And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half. From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal.
What is it on?
Williams. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by their rookie linebacker.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
180. What is that? Stop.
Burrow. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. A touchdown apiece. 7-7 the score as we begin half number 2. Duvernay on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
32. What is it on?
This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. Here's Williams now to throw. Pass is caught by Burton. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2. To throw, it's Williams. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
And he's going to have the Bears first down. It's a gain of 12 on 4th down.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on 4th down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They're going to run it here with Manunga. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 13 pretty lucky here. Back-to-back gains of 13. And another first down.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
On this first down, it's Johnson. And he'll drive this one forward down to the 36. Veteran Trey Hendrickson there on the stop.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the Bengals' 36-yard line.
It is 2nd and 9. Now Williams. That'll be taken in by Moore. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. And these are the tough yards you judge it back by, Mike. We used to say to our backs, hey, even if we don't block everyone, you've got to be your own blocker. Like, you have to find a way to get 1 yard and keep this drive alive, and I think he's able to pick up that first down by about a yard or 2.
It's Johnson from the pistol. Good blocking to the 15. And he will score! Roschon Johnson. Touchdown, Bears.
That just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We've got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. The return starts from the 5. Ooh. And he'll be taken down on the return on what will be the final play of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Gun. Cut. 180. Cut.
Play action now. It's Burrow. Sending it downfield for Fant. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
Burrow now. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Big play coming up. This is third down. To throw is Burrow. This is intercepted. It's the veteran safety, Kevin Byard. And he's going to be taken down, but it's a quick change situation. He has set his offense up with first and goal.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal. Here's a run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
What's up?
On the ground, here is Monunga.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's third and goal. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. DJ Moore. Touchdown, Chicago. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a two-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a two-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. From the 6, here comes a return. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
On one, ready?
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Here we go. Hey, can. Stop.
Burrow to throw. Open man, downfield, Chase has it. And they'll be set up now. Out past the 40 with that one.
On one, ready?
All 3 timeouts, plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
10 yards on the pickup.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment.
Here we go. Stop.
They'll drop to throw. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Tyreek Stevenson.